we're moving lots of bullion. End of summer, jewelry sales are a little slower, but we're coming into season now, so people will be buying gifts for the people they love.
Yeah, that's right. Because you also have gemologists on site as well. You have beautiful diamonds, and it's time. As a lot of people are getting engaged this time of year and
absolutely
looking at those Christmas presents.
Lots of GIA certified diamonds right here in our store, and we can put together any engagement ring that they could ever dream of.
That's awesome. And when it comes to valuation too, I think that's another area of importance. And of course, in real estate, it's one of the key determinants of the property's value. But similar in your business, right? Valuation. You got to have somebody that knows what the heck they're doing.
Absolutely. You got to have, use market resources and look at comparables, all the same things. We do that for lots of attorneys here in town. If someone passes away and leaves an estate and there's jewelry or gold or coins in the estate, they come to us and we do that research for them and take care of that.
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, the attorneys are dealing with the estate, so those are great connections as far as whenever there's a house to be sold to in the real estate business. A lot of agents look for that. What about? I've got one of my talking points here today is kind of sometimes you see different, whether it's online or maybe a 1-800 number call here for that. Do you have any advice in terms of being a smart consumer and helping people avoid some of these? I don't know if we call them scams or you call them like misleading advertisements online.
We see this so much in the case of estates where, they'll bring in the estate of someone after they've passed away, and we see the receipts of what they paid for the merchandise. And if they had just gone local, so, of course, I think we're fantastic, and I think, many of our local competitors are fantastic as well. I'd like to think we're the best, but certainly even if they had gone to our competitors locally, they would have done better than calling the 1-800 number. I mean, it's an absolute fleecing, and it's really unfair. They kind of take advantage of old folks with that type of stuff.
Yeah, and now is there somewhere you say, oh, well, it'll be this certain coin, it'll have a certain design on it, and the double legal or whatever it is, right? And it's not worth the $19.95 or whatever they're paying. I mean, I see these types of things all the time. Do you have any insights in that?
Yeah, get a second opinion. Mm-hmm. Call us and let us give you a price, because we do see that. They'll take something. And for instance, if they just want 1 ounce of gold, they could have gotten it for us for half the price. But they call into this place and it gets confusing because it's a graded piece and they just don't know what they're doing and they're taken advantage of.
Right.
And like if they would call locally, get a couple of opinions, and a lot of times we can save them tons of money, man. We see the remnants of this, when someone passes away and we see what they paid for the items, and it's like, we would have sold the same thing to them for a fraction of what they paid.
Right. Yeah, exactly. What do they say? A penny saved, penny earned. A dollar saved, dollar earned. We're talking with Shane Socash, David Reynolds, jewelryandcoin.com, online at davidreynoldsjewelryandcoin.com. And, of course, buying, selling, you're able to do valuations for folks. And you got a great location, centrally located right there. Talk a little bit about your location.
Yeah, corner of Central Avenue and 40th Street since 1981 and on Central Avenue since 1971.
Yeah. Yep, so local business owner. What's the Denny Wong collection? Got about a minute left.
Oh, he's a designer out of Hawaii that makes beautiful, like, kind of beach and water-themed pieces of jewelry. You'd see, like, lots of octopus pieces and dolphin and these types of things, and just beautifully paired with gemstones. He's quite, he's an award-winning designer. Beautiful stuff.
Oh, wow. So it kind of reminds me of the guy that has the St. Pete Resort, too. I forgot that name, but he's like a natural type of dude, or, nature. But that's about our time. So, Shane, you want people going online, davidreynoldsjewelryandcoin.com?
That's us. Yeah, come see us. Give us a call.
Good stuff. All right. Shane Socash, always a pleasure having you on. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Brandon.
My pleasure. All right, check them out online. David Reynolds Jewelry and Coin. I want to give a shout out to Brandon Faust as well, Mold Solutions, as well as George Boswell and Brian Gordon. We talked about their veterans race coming up as well. So support the veterans. We love supporting the vets here in Tampa Bay. We love the veterans. November 18th, they have that event coming on. You can sign up at runsignup.com and support the good guys there. Please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Do something kind for one another. Be a force for good in the community. And we'll see you next time right here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
You've been listening to The Consumer Quarterback, Brandon Rhymes. Whether it's real estate, consumer, or financial advice, let Brandon call your next play.